Here with the phenomenal Gretchen Yakaitis at the 43rd Rough Rider Invitational, girls small school invitational, but she belongs in any school, in any invitational, in any elite race in the state. Gretchen, all I was thinking about the entire race was this, and I felt the same way at Lowell, and seeing the results up in Portland. This is not the same woman that ran 19:15 here last November.
Yeah.
How good does this make you feel, knowing that we're still a good 6 weeks away, Lord willing, health providing, from the state meet, and you just ran 17:47.3?
I'm feeling fine about my race. I kind of wish I went faster. I don't know. I feel like it's hard without competition, but I'm feeling good for my improvement, and I'm happy our team was able to come out here and get to know the course, because it's my second time running the course, so it was just kind of like good to get out there.
I'm so glad that you talked about like the wisdom and the insight. I mean, you were so courageous and ambitious. Like, I wouldn't have faulted you at all if you had gone out there and just run really controlled and run in the low 18s. It's not an indication of your fitness at all. What you did up in Portland is truly an indication of how fit and how strong you are. But just how much better do you feel, because you're such a smart woman and have such a high racing acumen anyways, but now that you've seen the course again, how much better do you feel about, again, that return on November 29th?
I feel good about this course. I feel like I thought the hills were going to be worse. The hills were not bad. I think it's just like that last half mile, like 3/4 of a mile is just tough, and I think if I had gone out a little bit faster, I feel like it would have been better, because I would have just had like less time to make up at the end. And I don't know, I feel like if I was with the pack, it would have been a lot less like mentally taxing. It's also kind of hard because like I never ran here before and I didn't have anyone to follow, so I was like kind of like, where's the course? Even though it's really well marked, it's just like a little like hard to follow. But other than that, I felt like it was a good race. It was just good to get out there to the course.
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that we haven't hit November yet, and obviously I know such a great asset of the Carondelet program, the De La Salle program, is being able to add that speed at the end. Like,
Yes.
I mean, obviously nobody came here tapered. Nobody's backing off. Still in a heavy volume of training. Do you already feel optimistic or enthusiastic that like when you get to the ticket booth out there, when you get on the asphalt, like that, again, Lord willing, you come back here on November 29th, like, and there's going to be people around you in your state championship, especially what we saw last week with what Summer Wilson and a lot of the other women in your division did. Like, that's going to allow you to find that next gear that you have.
I think so.
It just
it
just wasn't required today.
Yeah, exactly, and I feel like you don't want to go all out in every race, really, because we've raced every single week since.
Yeah.
I mean, last weekend we didn't. I kind of like just tempoed that race, but we've really raced every week. So it's kind of like we'll have Mount Sac next weekend, and then we have a break, and then we have E-balls, a break, NCS, and then state, hopefully state.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Speaking of Mount Sac, and I'm so elated that you're going to be there, because there will be competition for you, and I know how much that you're going to thrive on that. But being able to attack Killer Hill the way that you did today, knowing that there's going to be switchbacks, poop out and reservoir, over at Mount Sac, how would you assess, just where you felt about Killer Hill today, and just kind of how you feel about attacking hills in general, because that's going to be a big factor next week.
I used to hate hills, but I feel like now I actually like them a lot. I like speed things, and I feel like I worked a lot on hills this summer, so I feel like those are my two strengths. It's just like, honestly, like even though a 5K is only 0.1 more than 3 miles, I definitely feel that. Like, I feel like I just don't have the endurance sometimes to finish as strong as I want, but I'm hoping like at state and at Mount Sac the adrenaline will kick in. So I'm really excited for Mount Sac.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everybody that doesn't know how brilliant and exceptional and remarkable and extraordinary this woman is outside of the North Coast section, they're going to find out at Mount Sac. They certainly found out in Portland. They certainly found out at the 43rd Rough Rider Invitational. Again, girls small school winner, but she could be in any race against any grouping in the entire state. Gretchen, fantastic job, and we look forward to seeing you at Mount Sac.
Thank you.